Well, I'll start with the academic background. I did my in geodetic engineering. Then, after working a while, I went to do MSc in mining, and I also went to do that was about 3 years ago or 4 years ago, MSc in finance. In the meantime, after the mining, I also did MBA in project management. One will ask why so many. It's because of the path my profession has gone. When I started with geodetic engineering, I went to work with a mining company, and I realized that my department, we are only providing service to the company, and the real work for the company was mining. So I decided to go and do MSc in mining engineering. And then while doing that, our company had the mining and the construction division. I found out that I'm more interested in the construction side than the mining side. So, which means managing projects and whatnot. So I went to do MBA in project management. And then I moved from them, maybe after 5 years with them, I moved from the other company and joined another company. And when I joined them, I was made the CEO of the company. And I realized that I had to understand finance because apart from the technical side of it, I need to know what understand what finance guys are doing. And that drove me to do MSc in finance. So that is my academic background so far. Well, I'll start from what made me do the the DBA at my age. I'll be 58 this year. Normally, there's no point in doing it when you have a few years left in your work. But I work for a private company, and also in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We are trying to venture out to other countries. We just registered a company in the Republic of Guinea, where I'm even going there for 2 weeks next week. I realized that the biggest threat or obstacle to our expansion was finance. So I needed to research about how we can finance our company, how we can finance our operations, knowing very well where we are based in Democratic Republic of Congo. Not many people want to put their money here. So I started searching, and then the first few articles I saw and read were written by guys who have done their DBA or PhD in finance. I said, if I'm going to do this for my profession work, why not also follow up with the DBA? After all, it's at the end of the day, I'm going to get one outcome, how to get finance for a company, but I can get two results from it. The company will benefit, and I also personally benefit by doing the DBA. So that is what moved me into the DBA. Awesome. And then after that, I started searching for the schools. The schools, two things were the deciding factors: the fees and also accreditation. I look at the DBA UBIS fees. It was middle of the range sort of thing. Then I look at the course content, the specialization where I can do my, my thesis. I also liked it. And then finally, I look at the accreditation. I realized that the accreditation was there. So, and I would say that the shortlist came to two schools. One was UBIS and one was a school in the UK. But then I would say I decided on UBIS because I don't know what his official title is. One guy called Tom, he sort of called almost every day. And most of the time, he didn't know also where I was. So he called me just when I had gone to bed. He would call me. Initially, it annoyed me. But then later on, I said, no, this guy is persistent. So there must be something good in what he's doing. And that is what made me decide on the UBA. Look, I enjoy the classes very much, especially where I started the strategic management. It's it's a good thing. I remember I think the first week or late, maybe into the second week, I was reading one of the articles the lecturer gave us about thinking out of the box and being innovative. And then I said, no, I have to challenge myself on this. Even currently, how we do finance our things. The client, maybe the financing companies or the people supplying us the equipment will come and say, oh, no, you have to pay 10% down and then the rest over so many years. And when we were buying equipment worth about 15 million from one supplier, and then he came and said, no, pay 15% down and the rest over 2 years. I said, Lord, what is your risk in this? Your risk, you have not taken any risk because the bank is financing it. We signed a deal with the bank. So if eventually your machine turns out not to be good, we are going to suffer. We have to pay the bank anyway. So you have to take a risk in the down payment. My boss, who is the shareholder, minority shareholder in the team, said, no, this is not done. They will not agree. Don't even say it. I said, no, I will say it. And then eventually, maybe after 2, 3 weeks, the guys came back and said, no, we will finance the down payment as well. So my boss said, wow, that is a good thing. So the first 2 weeks made me think outside the box. And I would say the experience so far, the content is good. It's manageable, it's understandable. The lecturer is also good. He explains things very well. I would say the quality of, even though this is just my first class, I haven't even finished it. It's good. Until I went online, I didn't even know anything about. I haven't heard about the school before. But then the course content to me is very good. At least the first one, which I'll finish in 2 weeks' time. Thank you very much.